we're going to move on to the National Basketball Association. You want to take these?
Yeah, absolutely. So as far as the NBA goes, we have just a few headlines here and one injury note, and then we are going to hop into a quick little story here. So first, a few teams around the NBA are shutting down their players for the season. LA Lakers are sitting forward Luol Deng and center Timofey Mozgov for the season with 15 games left to go. Can't believe we're only at 15 games left. This season is winding down so fast.
I can't believe the Super Bowl. I can't believe the Super Bowl's finished. You know what I mean? It's
and that
sports comes
that
and goes quick.
Almost 3 months ago at this point. Or sorry, 2 months ago. The team said that the moves are to get younger players more playing time. Another team is the Phoenix Suns, as they took out point guard Eric Bledsoe with 14 games left to help with his knee soreness. Next, DeMarcus Cousins back in our show again. This is I think we've been doing the show 7 weeks now. This is week 7 in a row. I think we've mentioned him. We might not have mentioned him last week.
Even when we didn't do Facebook Live, we mentioned him.
Right. When we were getting our little practice rounds in.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know. We didn't mention him last.
I don't think we mentioned him last week.
He didn't get a tech in 7 days. Can you believe it?
He almost pulled our Ryan Leaf record that we have
with the Crime Watch.
Yeah, we were talking Ryan Leaf a lot 5 years ago.
Years and years ago, and we are talking 5 years ago. Yeah.
But anyway, so DeMarcus Cousins, he's back in our show. NBA actually rescinded a technical foul that was called on him on Wednesday night against the Heat. Referee Tony Brothers talked to Cousins and had said he would be making the move to take it back, and the league recognized its correction. It would have been his 19th technical of this season, so he is still at 18, sorry. 20 technicals gets you a 1-game suspension, so he's pushing that line.
I think he did it last year, too. I think he got suspended. I think he may have had 22.
He's 15, 14 games left in the season. He's going to get that suspension, no doubt.
Right away.
New Orleans Pelicans added shooting guard Jordan Crawford to a 2-year deal after signing a 10-day contract. Crawford hasn't been active in the NBA for 2 seasons, so nice little deal for him, seeing as how he hasn't been around for a little bit. And the last headline before we hop into one injury, someone who is not getting a new deal is Lance Stevenson. Stevenson played out his second 10-day contract with the Minnesota Timberwolves, and yet another injury has kept him from playing as he is dealing with an ankle sprain. To replace him, the team has signed Omri Cassipi for the rest of the season. The team is a full 5 games out of the Western Conference 8th seed, so they've got a lot of work to do in order to get to that 8th spot. And an injury quickly. Chicago Bulls took a huge blow when Dwayne Wade fractured his elbow after getting tied up under the basket with Zach Randolph in a matchup against the Memphis Grizzlies. He will be out for the rest of the season. Wade said to reporters that he will participate in the playoffs as soon as doctors clear him. So there's no official word when he will be back. Definitely out for the rest of the regular season. But that's a big loss for the Bulls there. And you hate to see that with Wade, who's been around for so long. One of the most loved guys in the league.